Hello, hello, Stampers. Welcome to Lori's Stampin' Creation. It's my Sunday night share a card, or 8, because eight is the number I'm going to be sharing tonight. So 8 cards in just a moment. And before we get into a recap, before we get into these 8 cards, I do want to do a recap from last week for just a second because I have a winner to announce. And so last week, if you missed it, I posted these 3 cards, which are my July card kits to go. And these have been very popular for July. People seem to like these cards, and they actually will come in kits free to your home if you place a $60 order in July. So I've had some responses to this, and like I said, they've been, sort of popular. And the winner of last week's video, I can't remember if she commented or liked or shared or what she did, but the winner is Arlene Henderson. So Arlene Henderson, if you're out there in Facebook world watching, and I'll send you a message, a Facebook Messenger too, but if you would please send me your address and I will mail you a card. So you can private message that information and you'll get a card in the mail. So let's go ahead without further ado and get started on tonight's 8 cards. So I started, I want to share this class card. I recently did this, and it features this is card number 1, so I'm going to ask for you to vote at the end, if you don't mind. So card 1, and it features the Inspiring Imperfections bundle, and the lovely, I'll get it a little closer here, this embossing folder. I just absolutely love it. And this Lost Lagoon piece was embossed. That folder is called Joined Together 3D Embossing Folder. And then all 3 of these pieces were cut out from the designer paper. So you can use the dies and cut those out. So that is very nice. I love it that Stampin' Up! Has it so we can do that. Use our dies and cut up the paper. So, and then this golden paper here, this gold foil or whatever it's called, that was embossed with the textured notes dies. Okay, so I hope you enjoy that. I think they liked it at class the other day. So that's card number 1. And then card number 2 features this embossing folder. It is in the annual catalog, and you can maybe see it. I'll bring the card up close also, but this is called the Mask Designs embossing folder, and it's in the annual catalog. And I just love this paper. This is crumb cake, but these 2 pieces were cut out of the Beautiful Gallery Designer Series paper. So we really like that. Okay, what else do we have? And then I had the class, those who wanted to, they could cut their paper or they could tear the edge. So you can kind of see how the edges are torn here, just because I wanted that rough texture look around there. But they had a choice at class. And so this die is from the Beautiful Motifs dies, and that's Mossy Meadow. And like I said, that's crumb cake. And just your basic white card base. Okay, that's card number 2. And then the next one also uses that Beautiful Gallery paper, 6x6 Beautiful Gallery paper from the annual catalog. And this punch is labeled with Love Punch. And this is pecan pie, and I punched that out of the Heartfelt hexagon, and I made it a little smaller. So I basically just kind of cut it in the middle and shortened it up because I liked it this way as opposed to having it, too long. So that's what I did there. Real easy card. The card base is out of basic beige. Okay. Then we move on to 3 cards that were all made from a kit. And I will say I love this kit. Super simple. Very simple, but cute. Stampin' Up! Has really upped their game, and we have all kinds of kits now in the online exclusives. If you just, if you're shopping and you go to kit collection, you can see all the different kits. This is one of them, And this card is so inexpensive. It's, let's see, I wrote it down here. Here's the code number, 166284, and the kit is $14. And you can make 9 cards for $14. Really simple, easy. There's no stamping involved in this one. I'll bring it up a little closer. The paper, the envelopes, I should have brought the envelopes. I forgot those. They're textured on the flap, really, really pretty. And like I said, no stamping, so you just put it together. I added some gems. There were some embellishments in there, and instead of just one card, I added it to all 3. So you can see the gems on here. This is like a little note card that says happy birthday. And then this one says cheers. But again, I highly recommend this kit. And it's called, I can't remember if I told you the name. It's called Loveliest Wishes Kit. Like I said, you can't beat it for 14 bucks, right? Super cute and super easy. And then we have this one that was made from Natural Botanicals, and that's on page 98 in the annual catalog. And you can see these are really super cute, tiny bee trinkets, and there's 3 of those, and of course some linen thread. And this embossing folder is retired. It's the Fern 3D embossing, but you know what? I still use it because it goes so well with the Fern stamp. Okay. So again, Naturals Botanicals, this is card number 7. And last but not least, we are going to go to card number 8. And this one is on page 100 in the annual catalog. It's called Loveliest Tree Bundle. So you've got the stamp and then these dies. This is designer paper. At first, people thought I stamped a big background stamp, but this linen designer paper comes from the Woven Textures Designer Series paper, and that is an online exclusive. So hopefully you like that, and some more linen thread. Okay, so pretty easy. Those are my 8 cards that I'm sharing today, and I'll bring them all back one at a time. If you would like to leave a comment, like, love, share, any of those things, your name will go in a drawing to possibly get one of these cards in the mail. And I hope you enjoyed them. If you have any questions, please let me know. And until next Sunday night, happy stamping. Bye-bye.